I hope you guys are ready for some low polygons. Cause I fucking am. Just doing some setup stuff, but it's weird. So I started with normal OBS for streaming and video recording, and then I moved to Streamlabs OBS because I was like, oh, people usually like this one, so I'll just do that one. And then everyone's just like, no, just normal OBS is better. I'm like, oh, okay, no, that's cool, whatever, you know. But yeah, I'm back to this now. Just doing a bit of setup here before we can get the stream started. Glad to have you all here though. Sorry that on Tuesdays it's a bit later than I usually promise. I literally have a class until from 6 to 8:45. So I just immediately got off of class to hang out with you guys. Let me just get this set up a bit better. Da-da-da. Okay. It's probably going to be a little weird seeing me with my arms just at my side as I go about this, but I got to get that nice red band over there on the side. So I hope all of you are doing good on this lovely Tuesday. Oh shit, did Risk of Rain just do a patch? Oh, that's sick. I'll have to look it up a bit later. Okay. So yeah, as I said, we're going to be playing some Pathologic Classic today. I know, it's it's kind of crazy. So the reason I did this was actually for two reasons. One is Pathologic 2 I do really love a lot, and I have played through it, but the problem is it's not really complete. There are a couple things, like Pathologic Classic had 3 different paths, right? 3 different main characters, and due to I think like budget reasons and time reasons, they only released one of those characters for Pathologic 2. So Pathologic Classic, I get to try some of the other characters, which is great, but also Pathologic Classic, like it's I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I totally lost my train of thought. So it'll come back to me. I swear. Just please don't go. Please don't go. Please, I need the views. But let me get. Oh, also the soundtrack is fucking banger. Apparently in Pathologic Classic. I only opened this for a little bit to make sure it was functioning okay. Oh shit, okay. Oh god. It's in fact so fucking old that that it doesn't know what to do with a dual monitor setup. It doesn't lock the cursor onto one screen. Fuck. Is it this one? No. So I had to actually download a separate tool just to lock my cursor on one screen. Uh, what was that? Oh. Okay, so if I do this. Okay, cool, cool. Good to know. All right, I think we are just about ready. So, well, I guess I should get rid of that now playing thing since we're not having any music. We get to listen to the lovely, lovely sounds in the game. Oh, duh. Oh my god. I did the one thing I shouldn't have. I need to actually get this set up to actually record the game. And then... oh my god, it's freaking out. Just give it 1 sec. This. Okay. It's saying it's picking it up, but it's not, for some reason, displaying it for you guys. Oh, there we go. This ought to do it. There we go. We got it working. Just took a little bit. And I can't see everything on the side. There we go. Is the sound coming in okay? You can hear the audio okay? Or is it a bit soft? Because it looks a little soft on my end. All right, that should be oh, whoa, I'm a bit loud. That should be a bit better for you guys. You can hear this sexy music. Without further ado, let's just jump into a new game. So, if you don't know, Pathologic is all about diseases. And you know, what a time to play it. I'm gonna cure COVID easily in this game. So you guys feel free to do a bit of RP, you know, in the chat. If you wanna feel like this is real life.
So, it's all about trickery to you? Wherever have you come from?
No. I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Means you're
Muscular
already inside
contraction.
one. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly place.
What a silly
stuck.
place. What are you
So
doing,
it's
Step
not
Bro?
real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need to perform sectio transversalis.
Oh, sectio transversalis. Oh, you wouldn't understand.
You know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided. Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something. And I can do miracles. Just let me.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief.
You're a liar and a thief. Damn.
Lying to yourself.
Get destroyed, nerd.
Is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation. Medica morbo adhibe.
Don't you go all bossy on me.
Don't you get all bossy on me.
But your justice will blind you and become his demise.
Pay the court of final, serve your sentence. Then pay with your blood.
Both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably.
I can't jump over here.
As for Brainy.
As for Brainy over here.
At all.
Can't look at this Brainiac guy.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well, but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the
Devin, can you hear the audio okay?
choice.
It's not too bad or anything.
Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not even a trap.
Outside quiet? Okay. Give me one sec. Let me bump it up. Is it just my my audio or is it the desktop audio? Or the game audio?
Stuffed or not, it's breathing.
Okay,
I can
cool.
hear it.
There,
It
I
can be
boosted this up.
healed rather than killed.
Is this better?
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word. That's exactly what will happen. But I can avoid it.
You can have subtitles? Okay. Yeah, let me... It's not usually like this. Most of the audio is spoken through, like, dialogue trees. This is just to,
We won't ever
like,
get along.
character selection.
I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking. Oh, it looks like this game is so old that the audio isn't synced up to the fucking isn't synced up to the words. As I said, I had to restrict my mouse movement by getting like these other external tools. They're just doing their thing, man. Okay. So we gotta make our choice here of those three people, and it sort of represents what they believe in, which is the whole purpose of the of that little play intro. So, The Bachelor: The History of Humanity witnessed a number of catastrophes that have demonstrated without a shadow of a doubt the pettiness of human achievement and the triumph of the invincible evil. Outbreaks of infectious diseases that have from time to time wiped towns and cities off the map are undoubtedly among those. However smart and virtuous, the people caught up in those destructive events have repeatedly come to the conclusion that it's no use trying to fight these circumstances. The best you can do is bite the bullet and cope with your losses. This is the story of a person who has managed to work a miracle and defeat a seemingly invanquishable foe. So as we got from the little play at the beginning there, The Bachelor is Mr. Brainy over there. He's the really smart guy who is like, oh, you know, acceptable losses. It's fine. You know, as long as we preserve everyone else, really. The Haruspects, how do they call upon the Menku, the faithful, the warden kin? Known by their hands, for they are butchers. Known by their eyes, for they are surgeons. They who follow the lines. They who are the leaders of the kin. They who speak to Udurgs. They who know the secret art of a Haruspicy. What is a Haruspex? Reading the future in the entrails, he knows that a body bears semblance to the universe. His scalpel follows the lines of the body. His steps follow the lines of his kin's fortune. A Haruspex that can tell a true line from a false one is entrusted with power. A Haruspex who is confused by his path gets buried into the deep black flesh of the earth. This is the story of a person who has avoided the contradiction, eager to rip a doomed life apart, masterfully fulfilling his true purpose in the process. So the Haruspex, from what we saw in there, is a lot more sort of level-headed, but he's superstitious. He's kind of a very balanced in-between of the Bachelor and the Changeling here. The Changeling is talking about compassion, miracles, things that are by all means completely irrational. Whereas the Haruspex has a blend of that rationality that the Bachelor has versus a bit of, I don't know, unique superstition that guides his actions. But might as well just follow first in the queue. We'll just start with Bachelor. You can only play Changeling after you complete the other two, so she's probably a lot harder, like a New Game Plus kind of thing. So I'm probably going to go for the Bachelor for this one.
Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate. Dankovsky's life work, his theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality, is being harshly persecuted by the powers that be. Suddenly, a letter arrives from a colleague suggesting that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws of hope, Dankovsky decides to follow what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement. Late at night, Bachelor arrives in the town. As he seeks room and board, he gets to know a girl called Eva Yan and stays at her place till dawn.
I'm really loving the music so far. So it seems that this guy, Daniil Dankovsky... Oh, Jesus! It seems that this guy, Daniil Dankovsky, is trying to conquer death itself. Very mad scientist kind of vibes going on. Look at this old dude. Ship looks like a Jarl from Skyrim, dude. Holy shit, this guy's a wizard. Guys, be careful, there's a wizard in this game. Copied Bioshock? F, as they say in the business. They got... I think she's a bit older than Elizabeth, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, apparently they have a job for me in my area. Applicants will help in surveying Bitcoin ATM machines close by, and I earn $300 on each survey. Wow. Oh, that's me. How dapper I am. Oh, don't know what the hell that was. As of today, my mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon Kane, who is rumored to be a man of incredible longevity, may shake the very foundation of modern thanatology and challenge the existent notions of death itself. However, even if this undying Leviathan proves to be more than a fairy tale, the mere confirmation of his existence won't suffice to prevent the powers that be from shutting our laboratory down. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man, and if he mistakes my interest for effrontery, it would be nigh impossible to convince him to help me break new ground in the field of human vitality. Yeah, that's me. That was, I guess, my concept art. Day 1, by the end of which the Bachelor finds himself battling a truly unvanquishable foe. Interesting. Oh, Isidore Barak's message. My dear Bachelor Dankovsky, it was most disconcerting to learn the powers that be have... Why do they keep referencing as the powers that be? Why don't they just be like, the government? Of shutting down the laboratory that owes its fame largely to your own research in the field of thanatology. Is it true that your detractors have branded your studies scientifically stillborn? Rejoice, Bachelor, for there is an observable case that would quell the obscurants that reject the research of death, aging, and necrosis as a subject that lacks academic viability. This case, were you to document it, would go a long way towards restoring your reputation as a scholar. The subject in question is Simon Kane, who has ruled the town where I live for as long as I can remember. This man's longevity transcends the boundaries of what is plausible. It is phenomenal, no less, and I struggle to give an explanation of it with what scientific means I have at my disposal. Make no delay. There's a sensational discovery to be made here. A breakthrough that will not only save your laboratory, but also revivify your studies and greatly increase your scientific renown. Your humble servant and faithful colleague, Isidore Barak. P.S. I spoke to Simon on your behalf, and he has kindly agreed to facilitate your effort. Daring ideas and far-fetched projects are traditionally very well respected in our neck of the woods. Alright, cool. So, apparently my friend Isidore is, has already helped me out. Checked in with this guy and basically just said, that I'm a homie. What's all this? Hey, good looking. You're looking kinda polygon.
I had a feeling you would come.
Did the sounds from the outside wake you up too? There was a terrible groan, and then something snapped loudly. I fell asleep so quickly I didn't even notice. It's like I fainted. So what sounds are you talking about? I think there are strangers in the backyard, by the pond. They're unlikely to be planning mischief, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to go out to them. I hope they go away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. Well, I'd like to thank you for your hospitality, for board and bed. I sincerely hope you have everything you need, because I'm very happy to have you here. Daniil, is it? How do you know who I am? Laurie is the messenger riding ahead of the man. A celebrity from the capital. Bachelor Dankovsky, the founder of Thanatica. I guess that's the field of research I invented. Because, you know, I'm a bit of a smart guy. The man who challenges death. Of course we've heard about you. This glory is undeserved yet, but I hope that getting to know your ruler will give me a chance to live up to the expectations. Death. So that's the enemy you've chosen for yourself. Isn't it hard? I don't think anyone has managed to defeat that evil yet. Well, good looking. Millions of doctors defeated on certain singular occasions, but my enemy is more fearsome. It is death itself rather than a singular case of death. I don't understand. Well, I can barely understand it myself. Could death only seem inevitable to us, but in reality be nothing more than a whim of the will that had shaped this world? That is the question. So where's the key to my victory? It's not far. The Canes live at the Crucible on Bridge Square. But can I please offer you a piece of advice? I need no... Go on. Simon has 2 younger brothers. The eldest of the 2, Georgie, is called the judge by the locals. Visit him first. He isn't asleep. He'll teach you how to speak with Simon. The youngest of the 3 is Victor. His daughter, Maria, also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Was it she who knew about my arrival beforehand? Yes. She told me about it privately. Talking to her is no simple task. Maria is that kind of person. She puts on airs, but that's just how the Canes are. It was Maria who told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. What a coincidence. Alright, well, hey, thanks for the advice. Go, and I'll prepare everything for your return. Do come back after you speak to the Canes. They'll probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you and put you on guard. I'll have some advice that may be of help to you, if you need it. Well, I mean, I'm probably not gonna stay here too long. I'll just kind of bop around for a bit. Or, well, you're being nice, so I'll come back. Why not? Okay, cool. So it says talk to Marie over here, talk to Simon Kane over there, and I'm here.
My
I can keep talking.
bedroom is warmer than this place.
That Jesus, that's such an unsettling dialogue bit there. The ominous sing outside the window is gnawing at me. Who could be singing at a time like this? Very little time has passed, but I feel hungry and exhausted again. Since you've decided to fight death, you'll have to be very careful. It's September. You'll be dying with every breath of our air. Well, you know, people like you wouldn't really understand, but we're all dying with every second of our life. It's exactly this annoying phenomenon that I've challenged. But since you've heard of Thanatica's achievements, I'm not going to waste your time monologuing. You know, I'm not gonna waste your time, you know? Stupid bitch. You got me wrong. You'll be dying here much faster than in the capital. Your body is wasting away just as fast as a boat sinks with its hold full of water. Breathe in this air. Can you feel it? Why? This steppe is full of various herbs. They fill the air with dizzying vapors. White whip, twire, and swevery are dangerous in August and September, when herbs surrender their juices to the sun. People tend to get headaches this time of year. Heart sufferers lie in bed with pains. My heart aches too. And why do you live here, you fucking idiot? Twire is a rare herb, so usually it's bearable. But this year it's unbelievably plentiful. The elderly say that this is phenomenal. Nothing like this has happened before. They think it's a bad omen. Well, I don't believe that, but the air is droning. Can't you feel it? Don't you feel dizzy? Oh yes, the air is a bit heavy. You need to sleep often. Never go hungry. Drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. If you feel sick, forget everything else and get some rest. Otherwise, you may die of a heart attack or bleeding. Be careful, alright? The more I think and do, the faster I die. That's symbolism if I ever saw it. Alright then.
I had
Oh my god,
a
I can
feeling
see.
you would come.
I'll take a look when I go outside at the singing. Don't worry. Okay, interesting. So that's how they justify the survival mechanics of this game. So just so you know, this is me. I got full on reputation, full health. Immunity is at half, I guess. And I have hunger, exhaustion, and infection. And my outfit can give me various protection from things. This is also the time. Guess I woke up early, 6 in the morning. Jeez. Oh. Okay. Let's just... Hold on. I'll give me 1 sec. It's kind of freaking out about something. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Okay. Just some minor computer bug. Don't worry about it. Okay. Halt! I'm going to have to teach you everything. That's not a good voice. Halt. I'm going to have to teach you about the technicalities of the setting, the time and the place. It's non-essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage, or else he'll fall down the aisle or stumble upon the prompt box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? Oh, I should move myself, to like the top. Yeah, let's, oh. Yeah, maybe up here will be a bit better. Let me just crop myself a bit. Yeah, let's do over there. I'm in the nice top right for all of you. What was I saying? Yeah, that would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree? Who are you? An actor in a tragic mime show. That's unimportant. Will you listen to me or not? I'm listening. Time flies by. It can't be stopped or turned back. Nights follow days, which are then followed by nights. Things happen without any regard for whether you are there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed. Yeah? So what? And so it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just a crowd shot, a background, a bunch of extras. I mean, it's always kind of been like that, you know? I'm just so important. Indeed. Still, it's best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. Don't try to care too much for the lives of these bound to stand out people. And don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy. Oh, why? This world cares for your reputation, a fine and crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world you see, for it is a mirror, wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation can get you into a lot of trouble. Yeah, like what? Oh, need I describe? You've got vivid imagination. Everything changes, from mystical aspects to mundane things, like the people you need treating you badly. How many enemies you've got, how high the prices rise, how bad your dreams are. Lots of things. I'm sorry, Prospect. So how do I maintain it? Really? How's that even a question? Same as anywhere. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not betray. Do not steal. Do not covet. Do not be an asshole. Do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking risking something for thy neighbor or even a person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation. Okay then. Let's see. Really? Good for you then. As for me, I can't see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. I feel it. I feel it, man. I'm in the same boat as you. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives, and don't put too much stock into another's words, mine included. He who trusts everyone is asking to be deceived. Okay, so they're also saying that people can lie to me, which is interesting. Yet he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience. Anything else? No. What about this little mime guy? He's pretty buff. He's been working out. Venerable Bachelor, please be so kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogue. Oh, that's good to know. Time stops during dialogues. At least during the important ones. And our dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play after all, don't you? Play? What are you talking about, Mask Man? I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man, as is evident from your conditions and statuses. You experience hunger, thirst, and fatigue. You suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases. You're so lifelike. You have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest. And to make mistakes. The latter being the most definitive proof of my human nature, wouldn't you agree? If I may, I would like to point out just how important it is to keep up on your condition. If you get dizzy or naturally sluggish, do have it checked up. Vital processes tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. I know a person who died of stress but was diagnosed with starvation. Yeah, that happens. I'm a doctor, I know that. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food? Oh my god, this fucking idiot. Yes, you eat food to be less hungry. And shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs, like ones that say shop. Sleep, however, is more complicated. People only sleep in beds and only in private residences around here. I'm sorry, but that's just how the world is. Well, yeah, the world is kind of unjust. And quite silly if you forgive me for saying so. Speaking of commerce, different shops sell similar items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. Oh, interesting. Different shops sell similar items at different prices. Oh, interesting. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folks out in the street. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others would be willing to part with their life's blood for them. Blood? Yes, blood. It's not my place to lecture you, but if, following your Hippocratic oath, you ever consider easing someone's pain, feel free to just approach them with a suitable drug. You'll see their pain receding before your very eyes. The sick fall asleep when they're close to recovery, don't they? Or when they're close to their ultimate rest. Still, helping the hopeless will grant you a good reputation. You'll be seen as a benefactor willing to part with a precious sleeping draught or a painkiller for a simple bystander. Anything else? No. No, not yet. Show me the way to Simon's house. Turn left now, then walk along the alleyway. You'll see a cathedral and 3 mansions across Bridge Square. Simon lives in the one that is closest to the river. Oh, thanks, man. Anything else? No? Okay. Let's see what what they were talking about like the groans coming from around back. There's a guy over here. What the fuck is that? What is that? Hello? It's a Slav. Oh my god, what's a Slav doing here? What is that, dude? Do they blink? Do they have eyelids? What are you? What do you want? This ain't your business. What is this creature? An odong, duh. That's what all them cattle breeders look like. Crude and unshapely and unfinished. Don't you know? Wherever you come from, an intruder, huh? Yes, I'm a visitor in this town. Who could have thought it's home to such creatures? Interesting. Nothing, just taking a stroll. Let me talk to this guy. The worm feels sick. Head packed. Blood boiling. Belly freezing. Let the worm warm up. Let him take a rest. Don't touch us. We're dangerous. Neither of these options are good. Get lost, I'm even more... What do you think? What is the better of these options? Get lost, I'm even more dangerous, or... Whoa, that's some stench, you animal. I guess just get lost, right? Just like, hey, get out of here, kind of loud. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit, he's hitting me! Oh, shit. Okay, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't. Alright, here we go, boys. Combat. Oh. Yeah, you like that? You like that little fucker? You like that? You like a fucking headshot? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah. Oh, shit. Ow, God, these guys hurt. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, God, oh, God. Ow, God. I might just die. Oh my God, I'm so low. Ow, fuck me. Oh my God, I died. I didn't even save. I didn't think I would die this early. Oh my God, okay. Well, I'll speedrun. I'll speedrun the beginning. Well, I guess I just shouldn't talk to that guy. Yeah, I have to start a new... Oh my God, I have to go through the cutscene.
It's all about trickery to you? Wherever I come from.
No. No.
No.
I detest trickery.
Hold on, let me see what the quick save button is, because that's going to come in really handy. F5, F8.
If we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands
Can I just
are...
leave? Okay, cool, I can. Bachelor.
Daniil Danko.
Cool, I can just skip all these. Oh, she looks kind of... That girl looks kind of cute. Okay, yeah, I got Store Barack's message. This honestly feels like Amnesia with the kind of setting.
I had a feeling you would come.
Thanks. Where's Simon Kane? Simon as a sorcerer. My life. Thanks for the advice. Okay, I'll come back.
What?
Yeah, just get a... Okay. So let's just not deal with those people, and I'll just quickly run through this. In case, like, for some reason I needed to talk to these guys. Okay. Well, might as well just be on our merry way then. Don't really want to deal with those guys back there. Okay, yeah, they're locked. Makes sense. What's up? Good morals and luck are a great help in managing a small community without resorting to violence. Personal standing can work wonders. Oh, I just hit the Windows key. God damn it. There we go. All good, all better. What do you mean? I like our town. We're all one big family, but sometimes I get the feeling that we're all controlled by an unseen power. Our actions, but fiction. That's a bit of fourth wall breaking there. It's quite possible. Oh, is there... They said there was a way to, like, trade with people. Is there, like, a different key? If it was me, I'd be like, T. That's list of the bound, whatever that is. Okay, then. Oh, what? Thought I saw a flash of green or something. I don't think there's a run option in this game. Oh, what is this? Empty bottle? Dope. Okay, I've got kerosene. Scalpel. Protective gloves. Oh, I have some drugs already. Alpha tablets. Tourniquet. Morphine. Meridorm, another painkiller. Interesting, interesting. Well, what the fuck is that? Oh, no, I'm good. What is that? The hell? What is the... Oh, I guess we can learn a bit from these guys. I'd be much obliged if you help me learn how to get around your town. There's more than one town here. The first one is called the Bull Project. The second one, the offspring of the project, is the districts, and the residential part itself. Not so long ago, the town also dropped anchor across the river, but I wouldn't go so far as to call that part of District 2. It's just the polyhedron. What's the polyhedron? Nothing really. Children like to play there, I guess. And they say it's perfectly empty, bare as the palm of your hand. What could there be? What could there be inside such a monstrosity? I find it unbelievable that it's still standing at all. I never let my children enter the damn thing, ever. What about the Bull Project? Industrial base of the town. The station, the warehouses, the works, and the abattoir all belong to it. I wouldn't recommend going there. It's not an appropriate place for a person from the capital. It's filthy there, and the stench. I'd say it's not an appropriate place for anyone at all. Didn't really want to go there. What's the deal with districts? Well, it just sort of came to be that way. The Gold and the Guzzle, like of Gorkon's tributaries, divide the town into 3 parts. Each of them consists of many separate courtyards. So maybe that's the reason. What are the parts? Lower district is called Earth. The one between the Gold and the Guzzle we call the Knots, and the triangular promontory between the Guzzle and the Gorkon is the Stoneyard. What's the deal with the names? Bridge Square and the Atrium, plus the Mistresses' Tombs. Earth is 4 residential districts. Oh my god. Skinner's, the Tanners, the Hindquarters, and Cruiseball in the middle. What? I'm just not sure you need any of this. The Knots have 7 districts: the Spleen, the Marrow, the Chine, the Bone, The backbone, the mouth, the flank, and the gut. Oh, okay then. Where am I? This is Simon Kane. So he said talk to his brother first, right? Oh, this is a very nice little plant here. They look like tomatoes. Okay. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's the wizard guy from before.
So the Saburovs have offered patronage to some changeling. Who is she?
Most venerable doctor, it is with great impatience that we've been expecting you. You need not delve into the minutiae of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We're also quite aware of the difficulties you are experiencing and well prepared to do our utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my consanguineous brother, the creator, keeper, and embodiment of all that surround us, has been murdered. Damn it, why did it have to be just before I arrived? Or as I found the chance to prevail? Precisely. Why did it have to happen just before your arrival? Are you asking yourself the same question? I don't think... I hope you're not thinking I killed him. In fact, I do see a connection. However, do not mistake it for a thought that it was you who murdered him. Well, is that something? Isidore has done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. What do you think? Categories like time, nature, and fate deprive man of responsibility for what goes on around him. I was taught to avoid this worldview. It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Your choice was made for you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate for it. Isidore wrote to you without making us aware. He took a risk that could have displeased our family. Without making us aware? But he said that he did. Yeah, really? Even though we were uncertain of when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful piece from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side. Well, hey, I mean, my sincerest condolences to you. You know, your brother died. I think it's his brother. Yeah, his brother. Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us. My brother Victor, who is in the wing next door, would share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us, and the reward will not disappoint you. Your brother's murder can just as well be called the murder of Bachelor Dankovsky. I'll help you in any way I can. I'm convinced that if there's anyone at all that can help us solve this puzzle, then it's you. This mission calls for someone as astute and inventive as yourself. If Isidore was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do not think I am inclined to blame you for that. I am not. Why are you going to look for him? We'll take our own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. Do only what you think is required. Whatever you find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening here is happening on your account. Alright, that makes sense. Is it the Crucible, the mansion? Okay, so this is the Crucible or whatever. Simon is dead. His brother Georgie is preparing to take the empty throne of the clan's leader. The Kanes are obsessed with the idea of finding the murderer. Oh, so they don't really hate the guy. They just want to figure out, like, who killed him. Interesting. Oh. It made like a scribble sound. Oh, maybe that my my mission or something updated. How do I check for like what my objectives are? Diaries queue. To find out who killed the immortal Simon Kane. The dead man's own family may not want it more than I do. I have an abiding desire to punish the murderer, to eradicate them, no matter if they were acting on their own account or at the behest of the powers that be. Whoever they were, they picked the moment far too well. Makes sense, I guess. They deprived me of all my work, my lab's gonna get fucking shut down. Shit sucks. I'll go over here, talk to the girl who wanted to speak to me before. Talked about me overcoming death or whatever. Smash window. I heard that they probably smashed this window just so they wouldn't need to render it. Oh, wooden sword, cute. A bunch of wooden swords. Oh, hello. Oh, dude, it's Elizabeth.
Did you see anything weird on your way here?
You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor. How do you know me? I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat. Yeah, that's kind of mean. But also honest. What's so bad about it anyway? The strong manipulate the weak when they want to. And it's all in my hands.
It came from below the ground. For many years, we were burying the bones wrong.
Now listen closely. The time for collusion, secrets, and alliances has come. I'm going to ask something of you. I'm not used to that. I'm used to holding the reins. But you are not harnessed, so it would be unacceptable to address you in this manner. I find solace in the fact that my request will be welcome with you. It fits the style of your venture. Well, I'm not an adventurer, and this isn't really a venturing business. I apologize if my words come across as mangled and silly. I'm truly not used to asking. But the nature of my request demands complete and selfless humility. Just imagine me begging and kneeling. And believe me, I do feel that way. No need to do it, kneel. Just tell me what you want. Today's death was the first, but it won't be the last. Simon has opened the score of irreplaceable victims. Soon their number will multiply. I beg you to preserve the lives of several people when the lines of their fortune cross yours. Before any of them dies, there will be a moment when you'll be able to intervene. I know that for a fact. Alright, well, who? That doesn't matter. What was destined to happen will happen. You can be whatever you want to be, but not a coward choosing to hear no evil and run away from reality. I'll give you a list of those I know. You are gritting your teeth. What the? Are you okay, miss? I'll give you a list of those I know of. Those people are bound. To you. Bound? There's a tight spring of power within each of these people. Now she's smiling. What the fuck, dude? This is honestly creepy as hell. I don't know if I feel about this chick. There's a tight spring of power within each of these people. Each of them can break the routine of human existence and become something greater. They're standing on the verge of their humanity, gazing into the realm where they could serve a different, higher purpose, without even knowing it. Moreover, they are bound to make the leap, in one way or another. That's why we call them simply the Bound. But how's their fate bound to mine? I don't know. I'm not a mistress yet. The future is not as clear to me as I would prefer, but I can feel the present. I can already distinguish a dubious guess from the pulse of the precise knowledge devoid of words and images. These people are bound to you. Your lives are connected. I wouldn't have asked you to take care of them otherwise. What, are you clairvoyant? Ah, yes. You haven't been told, have you? It didn't even cross my mind that someone may be unaware of my abilities. No one here dares doubt them, for they are evident. Yes, the mistress of every ruling house possesses special abilities. I'm learning to see the future and transform the present. This fact offers your words a different degree of authenticity. Will you comply with my request? Will you save the lives of the people I named to you? Answer me, before going back to Eva. How'd you know that Eva had asked me to come back? I know Eva. She wants to safeguard you from my nocturnal intrigues, doesn't she? She strives to touch the mysteries of our family, to learn the game we're playing. Well, talk to her. Perhaps you two will manage to uncover some bits and pieces of the Kane's dark conspiracy against humanity. But you haven't given me an answer. What will it be? Well, hey, I got the Hippocratic Oath, dog. I can't just let people die. But you better not be, better be fucking with my time, okay? Whatever happens, these people must live. Their fates are bound to mine. They may well hold the keys to my victory in their hands. So the two Canes, Andrew, the two Stomatans, Maria, so the one I'm talking to, Eva, and Mark Immortal. Immortal. Nice.
the caprice of our temper is even more whimsical than that of fortune.
We the Canes have always been out of touch with mundane reality, but we are driven by love. Love can be furious, funny, and blind, but there's never a need to make excuses for it, is there? What did you see in your dream? A truly terrifying battle is ahead of you. If no one has ever told you about your fate, I'll be the first. You must know that I admire you in advance. Regardless of the outcome, you'll fight a foe that few can defeat. Is this prophecy? You'll clash with your foe like a dragon slayer, but your weapon will turn against you. Striking at the heart, you will end up with your own flesh torn. Every drop of blood you squeeze out of that heart will turn into a gulp of yours. If your foe escapes you, penetrates you, or saddles you, you will hear malicious laughter in your ears, and my crestfallen weeping. Interesting. So I can never let this enemy I'm going to be fighting have purchase. This is about the murder. Well, I'll make them regret your tears, whoever they are. Anything else, ma'am?
The Saburov's wait is over.
Okay, cool. So, finish talking about that then. Okay, so just protect those people. Bit spooky. I'll go to those guys in a bit. Actually, no, I'll go to them now since they're not really in the way. Or since they're out of the way. The town is small and rather unexceptional, isn't it? But there are all kinds of people here. The simple folk and the more remarkable ones. The former will tell you more than they know. The latter know way more than they're ever going to let out. Keep a close eye on them. Your victory depends on it. Alright, who are they? There are 20-something of them, easily distinguished by their lodgings or their presence. They're called many names. The Bound, the Fated, the Adherents, the Gobos Taglur, the Town Circle. Simon preferred their company to any other. Why? Because it is they who will decide the fate of the town. Don't be distracted by the fact that some of them look insignificant or disreputable. They will earn their worth. You just give them time. They're the most important joints of the town. Alright, what are you telling me? Each day one of them will try death by the tooth. Oh shit, there's a huge fucking moth in here. I had a duck behind a dresser, so. Mind that the keys are yours, while the grave is theirs. Others will do the opposite. Don't waste your chance to condemn someone who may get in your way. How do you know what's helpful and what gets in the way? Okay, alright. Dropping you more hints would be cheating. Shutting up now. Allowing me to... Okay, so what did he say? Okay, so he's saying basically, like, only help certain people. Allow me to conclude then. Each bound you save will influence the finale of your adventure. Each of them has their own goals and motives. It may so happen that those who seek a different ending survive, and then, well, you've been warned. Okay, so he's saying that I can only get true end if I save everyone. Alright then. There's something in particular we feel the urge to warn you about. When you speak to the Bound, please choose your words carefully. Do not worry, you'll easily be able to make out what kind of person is standing before you. An observant man that you are. So use that skill when dealing with the Bound. Some of them are indeed worth insulting, whereas others need to be treated with utmost respect. Okay, so my dialogue options are very important. If I engage in conversations, it won't be for personal gain. Each conversation will bring you a small profit, depending on the outcome, of course. Depending on the outcome? Every line you utter will have consequences. News spreads rapidly around here. If you spoil your reputation in one place, you'll have to reap what you've sown in another. Restore your good name in the south, and you'll receive a warmer welcome in the north. They will heed every word you say, and you'll be rewarded. Not by money, right? A handful of money. It's not a dialogue fee, but don't get me wrong. Never refuse to take small sums of money from the Bound. That would not belittle you in any fashion, but would rather demonstrate that you appreciate the local customs. Okay, so sweet. They can just give me money and I'll be able to take it. So don't refuse when people give me money. Don't need to tell me twice. Gotta make it over here, talk to that other guy they mentioned. The other brother. From potentially a different mother, we don't know. This is a rather weird little statue there. Alright. Hey, what's up?
Yes?
Oh, you're also the guy from the beginning cinematic. Famous Dr. Dinkowski, your arrival is a great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service. Oh, hey, Daniel Dinkowski at yours. I foresee that the things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I'd like to compensate for that impression. You know, our small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. What do you mean? I mean the traditions. Games that we play with passion will most likely be of no interest to you. The people you meet here may seem eccentric, naive, or even somewhat deranged. Please take it easy on us. Don't judge us too strictly. Well, hey, I hope we'll be able to work in mutual trust.
I fear that Simon's death is a symbolic event.
Georgie has told me everything, which is to say he told me very little, but it was enough to astound me. He maintains that you can provide a more detailed account. Yeah, I'll help you. May I ask why? Share tragedy. So these guys want to solve it mainly just because it's a puzzle, not necessarily that they want to take vengeance on the killer. So I'm going to say I want to solve a puzzle. I'm prepared to answer any questions you may have. When was Simon last seen? He sent Isidore home. Then an hour later he came to this hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw to the Focus and received no one. He told us not to approach the Focus and to fast for a week, partaking of neither meat nor water. Then in the morning he was found dead. Interesting. How was he found? Servants discovered him in the morning. The room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable had been broken. His disfigured, contorted body bore signs of a terrible suffering. His neck was twisted, his spine broken, I think. No one has touched the body. It is currently inside the Focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. Any suspects? No. All I know is that Isidore was with him that evening. No one can enter the Focus against Simon's will. Well, perhaps a higher being could, but no one else. Could the murderer have already been there? No, you have no concept of what the Focus is. Entering it is like entering someone's mind, or a drawn picture, if you will. It's impossible. Oh, what is it? It's hard to explain. It's a study, if you will. An extraordinarily spacious creative laboratory. Almost perfectly sealed off, except for the door that was visible at all times, metaphorically speaking. I don't get it. It's like an equation, or a mirror puzzle. Anyway, the murderer could not have been hiding there, take my word for it. Well, Simon got in there. He could perform far more impressive feats. There's a reason why the whole town revered him. Alright, so how can I help you? Let's take a look around. Trust your intuition. Do whatever you like. Speak to whoever you feel the need to. Look for the murderer, doctor, and you'll find them. Keep looking till the last breath. I'm sure rational thinking will help you. Well, hey, Isidore was the last who saw him, so... I'll show you, but you must be careful. Simon's murderer, whoever they are, could not be an ordinary person. I can't imagine them even being a person. I fear it could only be fate, wearing the guise of a mysterious monster. Well, I don't believe in fate. Guys, don't worry, I kind of do. I'm just role-playing. Just role-playing uptight doctor. Just don't worry about it. Okay, so that's where Burach lives. Isidore Burach. Okay, so this is what they mentioned before, the termitary. And this, oh, the thing I saw outside was the polyhedron. Okay.
That does it.
Alright, so it looks like I'll need to go over there. Oh. My gentle associate, my selfless advisor, Isidore Barak, was the last person to see Simon Kane alive. Okay, so go to him then. Simple enough. Okay. Well, I did say I would say hi to Eva again. But she's kind of in an annoying spot. I'll do a loop. I'll go up and then I'll meet her when I come back down. Yo, you, can I trade? No? Okay. Okay, this way then. It is very moody and grim. Because that must be one of the shop signs they were mentioning before. Oh, geez, that was a rather loud bell, wasn't it? 7 o'clock. Okay. It's only been an hour, which is good. So this must be where they sell food. Okay. This guy looks like he's really drunk. Oh, okay. How ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that has to be withstood. Oh, friend, if only I could wet my whistle, I'd gladly give you anything on earth in exchange for a gulp of chilly spring water. Why don't you drink from the river? Only lowly animals, dirty of image, drink from the river. Us proud men deserve to drink spring water. 'Tis brought here in barrels, but they're often empty. I'd get it from there, but I'm out of bottles. I drink straight out of a fountain, but I'm gonna faint. The air here is too spicy. I'm barely walking as it is. So you've got an abattoir? What is it? It was with great trepidation that I set about to answer your question, Professor. The abattoir has been here since nothing else was, and mark my word, here it will remain when nothing else does, for 'tis all vanity of vanities, and all is vanity. Do you switch your silver tongue for a tongue more common, kind sir? Hundreds of bulls are being slaughtered there. What else is there to know? It is our humble town that provides the whole northeastern region with beef, or even the whole country, mayhap. How many poor bull souls does it take to stuff the belly of a country that has millions upon millions of citizens, eh? Or Humble River obviously also supplies the whole country with water. Fucking drunk ass bitch. Where am I? Okay, cool. Keep going this way then. Cool, so we got some water. Okay, so I guess I can only drink from bottles. What is this place? Town hall, that makes sense. Over here then. Is that thing floating? What the hell? This town's fucking weird. Oh shit. Should be going this way. Ah, it's a Slav. So here we are. Once again, no one's asking us. Got a smoke? Okay, so this guy I can ask to repair. $200 to repair my scalpel. Don't really need it yet. Okay, so it seems that certain people with different, like, I don't know, skins will do different things for me. Here's another drunk guy. What if I... You have your water and I'll have bandages. Oh, cool. So he has bandages, which helps heal. Don't quite need it now. I do have a tourniquet, and I do need... Oh, I've got 2 bottles of water. I will keep my water, though. Oh, actually, wait. Price is 5. Price is this. Only 1? Bro. This guy's trash. Woman shares hard. Man shares harder. Shut up. Fucking woman. I never expect to see anything like this. Is there a lot of construction? I cannot check the way the world is changing too quickly. Sorry to hear. Let me actually ask about the mending thing. Okay, she can't really mend. Yeah, I don't have anything. Okay, right up here then. What's like in there? Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, cool. There's a way through here. Oh my god, it's the door's on the other side. Fuck me. Here. Oh, there's people here. Oh, there, gentlemen. A foul murder occurred here this night. No unauthorized access allowed. Inspecting the crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice. But who was killed? Well, you're not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss you've suffered. Isidore Barak, a great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, and an all-around skilled doc. An outstanding man, beloved and well-respected by us locals. Does he really always have to take the very best? What a foul time we live in. I know him. I'm a doctor, too. Whoever killed our only doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Isidore could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts or incisions because he was a warden. He knew his lines all right. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life too. And this is merely the beginning. What makes you think they're connected? Well, who would have the heart to attack such men? If you had asked me yesterday, I would have told you no one would dare inflict such an ugly wound on this town. But if there is someone, it has to be just that. Someone. Although it looks fishy, if you ask me, that thing was no man. That's what I think. Why? See, this murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead, bend your arm at the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. It broke off. There was dust on the floor, for the deceased had been a renowned step walker, and the dust was all covered in hoof steps and, like, traces of a sharp bone, I guess? As if someone was using a walking stick around there. I'm telling you, it's here. The Shabnakadir. The clay man-eater. I want to inspect the building. You've been assigned to this post by Alexander, the head of the Saburov family. His house is in decline right now, but it's still very powerful and very much well respected. For it is they it's responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in the town since olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. There's their rod. Just take that road up there and get to the cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in. Oh, fuck me. You should have told me then. Jesus. Alright, gotta make my way over there. Look, this place is no place. Look, this is no place for you to be, sir. Could you kindly leave? Huh? The place is villainous and times are rough. What if some thief or cutthroat comes after you? Can't protect everyone. I'm doing my job, yeah. Where is... Oh, Q. The quest. So, Isidore Barak was murdered. The local authorities sealed off his house. Alexander Saburov, the head of the Saburov family, is just law and order. Alexander was the person to take immediate measures. Okay. All right. I do not like this guy's face. That guy's smiling face is really disconcerting. All right. Ah, here he is. Oh, another
The
guy from the
outcome was to
cinematic.
be expected, I'm afraid. Simon was doomed.
So I finally get to see you. Yes, you really do look like a messenger of sorrowful times. In any case, welcome to the Rod. Our meeting is quite significant in a way. Facing the changes with open eyes and taking their first blow is my duty. You think some bad shit's going on? No grim events have clouded our existence since last summer. The country has cured its war wounds. Commercial communications have been repaired. Astrologists expect nothing ill. Do you hold astrologist's opinion in high regard? I mean, sometimes I have to. Wait, who do I have the pleasure of speaking to, sir? I'm a ruler. Astrology can be very curious, but I cannot allow it to influence my decisions. I have to act accordingly to factual circumstances, wouldn't you agree? Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Neither the sun nor death can be looked at without winking.
So
Who said that?
you've come to meet with Simon, haven't you? What can I do for you now? Well, I was actually invited by Isidore, but I came to meet with him, but hey, I mean, he's dead. He's been murdered, yes. Looks like the murderer is always one step ahead of you, doesn't it? The same one that took Simon's life, too. At least that's the conclusion suggested by the information at my disposal. Same pattern, same signature. Alright, well, who did it? You wouldn't believe it. His own son. The fellow came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was but a greenhorn. Quite a lot he has learnt, huh? A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All of that just to grab the inheritance. Yeah, how'd you figure out he was the murderer? In all honesty, it's hard to explain that to an outsider like you. Do you believe in such a thing as clairvoyance, Bachelor? No. Well, you should get to know my wife then, or better yet, those who had already had an opportunities to witness the power of her prophecies. Former doubters first and foremost. Rationalists. She's got something to say to you too, by the way. So your wife already talked about his son? Not specifically, no, but it all adds up. And the circumstances of Simon's death makes you wonder, too. Isidore's son here arrived here last night. The timing speaks against him. It even matches the time it takes to get from the Crucible to Isidore's house. I'll still need to take up the investigation, man. There are very few good analysts in our town. Everyone is more or less superstitious here, except for one Yulia Lyuricheva, perhaps, a most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person to remain skeptical about Katerina's talents, too. Without a shadow of a doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. What is Yulia? She came here with an engineering team when the town was being rebuilt. Did logistics or maybe communications, not sure. They said she's a true expert in her field. Smart, yes. A polymath. Then the team left, but she stayed. She has my respect, but not my fondness. I'll talk to Yulia. Okay, she's not that far.
What?
Do you have any weapons? No, I've just finished distributing the remaining weapons to patrolmen. Oh, spelling error. Call up the devs. Call up Ice Pick Lodge. There's a spelling error. Remaining weapons to patrolmen sent to the Bone Steak lot. Rumor has it something's brewing there. The rebel is trying to catch some man-eater, all agog. But even if I had weapons, I wouldn't give any to you. Why in the world should I? Something's brewing? What exactly? They're going to lynch a woman, I think. There's a superstition circulating among the people, a myth of a man-eater from the steppe, a creature called a Shabnakadir. Supposedly it can only take female form, even though it's made up of all sorts of filth. Where are my patrolmen, though? Where are they? Bone Steak lot is located somewhere among the back alleys right in the middle of Earth, between the Tanners and the Skinners districts. It used to be a huge dump, and before that the mob had used it for their barbaric gatherings. Some time ago they reclaimed the dump and revived the tradition. It'll be kind of hard to find it. You want to see the man-eater too? Don't. Those are just dirty rumors, most likely. But you'll find some poor victim of a frenzied mob there. That's what the patrolmen are for. As for a better description, you can look for a huge upright boulder standing there since the beginning of time. A Neolithic artifact. Oh, thanks.
This Haruspex is trying to prove his innocence. It's a no-go.
How are the people guarding Isidore's house? Volunteer patrolmen. We usually keep around 20 of them, but I've increased the numbers to 150. Yeah, what's the deal? There's unrest in the termitory. If I weren't certain that Isidore's been murdered by his son, I would even consider the crime to be politically motivated. Isidore is preparing to take over the kin and become its leader, at least according to the information I have. Your wife? No, the source is a bit more straightforward this time, and you really shouldn't look down on my wife's talents with such skepticism. Although you'll come around soon. Hopefully your lack of faith won't end up being too costly. Yeah, end up being too costly for you. Time is running short. Alright, well, where's the information? I don't think you're aware of the fact that Isidore came to me last night, just after he had returned, and warned me that there were some ominous events ahead of us. I took that as an unofficial warning about his upcoming takeover. So you took measures? Evidently. I've mobilized the patrols. I see what you're implying, Bachelor, but I'm not insane. Engineering Isidore's murder, as a matter of fact, a strong independent kin under Isidore's rule would have been way more useful to me. Really? Why? Because that would weaken the power of the Honorable Vladislav Ogimsky, who's pocketed the economy of the whole town. They'd rather see the kin as a dumb and speechless herd. And come to think of it, well, I'm sure you understand where I'm going with this. Alright. Yes, I do. Thank you for that.
Yes. The outcome was... I've got a firm...
Okay. So... I can talk to Yulia because she's a bit rational. There are those who believe that if I'm unable to pinpoint the murder, I'm going to become the next victim. Oh, okay, jeez. This guy said to talk to his wife, but I don't see her. Oh? My heart is crying for my poor children. How are my dearest doing? Is everything alright? Oh, woman sure. Oh, it's the same chick from before. It's just some random NPC. I thought it was like the super important lady who's like, oh, I'm his wife. Okay, so that's where Isidore lives, but can't do too much there. Where did he say... I don't know where he said that chick that was being, like, attacked was. Looks like this whole area is, like, cordoned off. I wish I could see, like, the names of the districts. There's a symbol down here. Interesting. Can I explore that area? Or this area up here a little? See what we can do. Because I think they're going to be attacking this chick over here. Ish. This whole that whole area is cordoned off, so I'm assuming it's probably something like that. Oh, I totally forgot. For you guys, I thought, you know, might as well get some good RP going, you know. Here we go. I'm ready. Oh, I should actually put this on the front. There, give myself a satchel and a syringe. We're here, lads, and we're gonna save the people. Administer the drugs. My face just kind of exploded a bit there. All right. All right, let's keep it up. Oh, there's the stone thing. That's the stone thing that he mentioned. Okay, it's over here. There's like some stone natural landmark. Oh, bell tolled. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Hold on. Just give me... I know, what a way to leave a cliffhanger, but just give me one sec. Just have to... move something so I can see it. Okay. Jesus fuck, are they burning her alive, dude? Does that guy have a knife? Holy, that's like a fucking Bowie knife. Holy shit, what the hell? Oh my god. Oh shit, a gun? Fuck, I'll take that. But oh my god, dude. But in the fire she is not to burn, for she is made of clay. Wrong, all wrong. Hardened she must and fall apart. What have you fucking done? Jesus Christ. Okay, so it's all reloaded then, I suspect. Should probably put my fists away. All right. Where's the plan now? Oh yeah, so we have to go and talk to Yulia, who's also an intellectual such as myself. Hopefully she'll know what's going on. How's my... Okay, my hunger and exhaustion are doing okay. Could be better, could be worse, you know? Try to... Oh, nice. Empty bottle. I can get some water with that. Okay, this way. One thing I don't like as much about this game is that you can't run. It feels very slow. It's scenic though. You take the nice scenic route of all the very Baroque style buildings here. Okay, this way. I almost feel like you're getting lost sometimes, you know? Is that guy why is he moving around all sneaky like over there? Oh no, it's just a drunk guy. Never mind. You know, drunk people do that. They just sashay a bit like, to Yulia's place. Let's see what we got. This is a very nice house. If you guys have played New Vegas, this is kind of like Camp Golf. Or what was it? Was it like a ski lodge in Camp Golf or something? Ooh, a chess set. She plays by herself. That's how smart she is. She's logical.
I'm afraid it's
She has to have a chess set. It's easy.
Simon was doomed.
I seem to have lost any capacity for observation. My mind is out of tune. Things no longer add up. Before I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingencies. Now I simply can't get my head around it. Could it be that I'm dying? The step air is way too thick. I think that's what causes it. Oh no. Herba Tverine. Tverine is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Every other step is filled with its stupefying vapors. The issue I'm having, however, has nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity. It's just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. Everyone has that ability. You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Let me elucidate. A single word someone utters may precipitate the birth of their own murderer. This line of philosophizing is barely an intellectual novelty, and is particularly relevant in our neck of the woods. Sometimes feel like I could touch the notions of cause and effect with the tips of my fingers. But now I'm being tedious, I reckon. Not at all.
There are unseen connections looking through the
So you've traveled all the way
capacity
only to find that both people you want to see were brutally murdered? Is this how the story goes? I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to those most unfortunate circumstances. Yeah, so I want to find whoever killed Isidore and Simon, want to ask for your help. Cyber told me you may have a gift, sort of, with all this inquisitive stuff. I'm certainly no better investigator than you. I never had a chance to search for a murder before. The best I can offer is to fill in the blanks with whatever mysterious supernatural entities seem most fitting. Shebnak Adir is the simple man's scarecrow. I would have followed a different narrative. What kind of narrative? Consider the circumstance of his death. They said Simon had locked himself up in the evening and consequently died in the morning inside the mansion, in a chamber with some peculiar name, the Focus. In this case, I would suggest that Simon was poisoned. By the Canes, I would have thought, but I know their family all too well. Their mutual loyalty is only rivaled by their arrogance towards anyone who is not one of them. They hold the princely sage who stands at the head of their family in highest esteem. They believe that a single dishonorable act will tarnish their name for generations to come. I doubt any of them would have stooped to this, no matter whether they wanted to or not. Poisoned? How'd you arrive at that? I don't believe you understand what he died in focus really implies. Do you know what the Canes refer to as focus? You don't seem to grasp the semantics of the term. These are Canes for you. These kinds of innuendos are their forte. Well, what is it? Focus is anything but an abstraction. Quite the opposite, in fact. It is governed by mathematically rigid regularities. You see, no one but the owner of a focus may get inside. This can only mean that Simon had brought the killer with him, or rather, within him, since no physical object may be brought into focus either. So the focus is like your mental state? How do you know that? Who doesn't? The Canes are notoriously passionate about all manner of synthetic anomalies. They will never pass up the opportunity to devise a Kunststück that would allow them to warp space, challenge physics, or manipulate objects. Metaphysically, a focus can be compared to a camera obscura. Do note that the name is not unfitting. No, it is entirely impossible for someone to get inside. Well, a curious conclusion, but an incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding. His bones were broken. Is that so? Well, this does introduce a different perspective. Did you say Isidore was the last person to see Simon? The question is, who did he see before? The sun had not yet set when Isidore returned from the steppe. However, he came to Simon well after midnight. The question naturally arises, where did he spend the missing few hours? Well, that's why I'm trying to trace Isidore's steps. Was Isidore seen with Saburov by any chance? Yeah, he warned Saburov of some weird events that are going to go down. Alright, let me suggest then that while he was in the steppe, he saw or learned something that he wanted to report to all three ruling families. In this case, either of the Olgimsky family should be on his itinerary, especially since Brock was one of their own men. Really? Definitely. The Brol project, from the abattoir to the railway, is controlled by the Olgimsky family. If Isidore's discovery had anything at all to do with the kin, Isidore would have certainly related it to Vlad. So do make sure to pay a visit to the Lump. That's the name of the Olgimsky mansion. Another fitting name, wouldn't you agree? Ah, thanks. Yeah, what would I do without you? Okay. Let's find out who killed, I'm following Isidore's wake, certain that the trail of his steps will lead me to the Crucible. There's little doubt in my mind that Isidore is well acquainted with each and every family in power, but it was Olgimsky that held Isidore's leash. A relationship rooted in unbreakable familial loyalty. It is the Olgimskys that I must make my next destination. Okay, so the Olgimskys then. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'll just go down straight down here for a bit. Okay. My stats are doing well too, which is good. Is it here? No, it's a bit further down. Think I can bunny hop in this game? You got some nice motion blur in this game. Alright, so this is where he is. Just to find a way inside. 9 o'clock. Well, we've got a huge painting of the of one of those worms or whatever. You the Ogimski guy?
So
Bachelor Dankovsky, of course. Who else could be so dapper? I've heard quite a lot about you. Have you taken a look around? Be sure to check the state of the industry around here. We have our own ways. I think I've come to inspect the town. Come now. That's precisely what I'm saying. The sanitary inspection testified last year that the Bull project is in order. Nothing to cavil at. Everything's fine. Good for you. I can see we're not really seeing eye to eye. The project is special. Very special. That means common standards do not apply here. That would be very naive. Yeah, you're probably right.
Swine. Beasts. I shouldn't have indulged their whims.
Yes, getting everything back on track won't be an easy task. I'd like to inquire about the fate of my colleague, Isidore Brock, about the manner of his death, to be precise. What are you implying? What is this manner you're talking about? Be so kind as to mind your own manners. I had nothing to do with it. Don't they say Isidore was murdered by a steppe demon? A Shabnak deer? There was that thingy, a talon they fished out from the wound. I can take this from kids and weirdos, but you, a respectable negotiant. It's hard for you to believe, isn't it? It used to be hard for many. Take my boy, for example. A scoffer if I've ever seen one. And now even he believes it's real. He went off his head a little bit. You're in the steppe now, esteemed sir, eastern and backwards. The dead rise from their graves here. Clay dummies dance, and bulls talk. Does he know the steppe well? I guess I don't really care. How do we catch this creature? I have no idea. I'm not a steppe man. These animals are only as interesting to me as they are productive. All's good as long as the plow is pulled. As for how they're quacking among themselves, who would seriously take interest in that? Why was I cursed with a son like this? Oh, my sins, my grave sins. You don't seem to like these steppe people, huh? They're dangerous, they're aggressive, and they hate everyone. Who isn't a steppe person? They'll jump you and kill you on the spot. They'll tear you up with their teeth and devour your flesh while you're still throwing fists at them. So if they are spotted within the town, countermeasures are taken. So what of your son? Perhaps he could tell me more about this creature? Hold your horses. You want to talk to my blockhead? No, you have nothing to talk about. He's not here, thankfully. I don't want you two to meet. You heard me? These are tradesmen's words, and I'll stick to them. Yes, undoubtedly. Okay, that's fucking annoying. The older Gimski does his best to avoid any mention of his household. When I asked him what his son was doing, he lost his temper.
No.
How do you think Simon died? I don't think he was murdered. How could he have craved monocracy not perish? He couldn't, not in this place. Balance requires equilibrium. So... Simon's course of action contradicted yours. Come now. What I'm saying is, When someone takes too much upon themselves, they always end up ground down. That's how life works. But they say Simon was the one to bend the circumstances, not the other way around. No one seems to doubt that. Simon has lived a very long life. Very long. He was a worthy man, but long doesn't mean eternal, does it? No one is to blame for his death. Examine the body, you'll see for yourself. It just happened. Well, Kane won't let me. Well, that is temporary. A family tradition. He's not lying to you. He truly believes Simon was murdered. Were he to admit that Simon simply died of death, he'd probably go to his last home himself. The shock would be too much for the man. Georgie Kane didn't really appear that sentimental.
I can't breathe. Not enough air.
I won't confront him about him having seen Isidore. Well, shit. Hello? You okay? Fuck me, well, alright. Who would know where... What's his face is? Oh, a kid! I haven't seen a kid. Are you important? I've heard so much about you. Ooh. What's in your pockets, pumpkin? Blah. Presents. Uncle Bachelor, do you want to trade presents? Why not? Medicine? Oh shit. I kind of want that, but I don't have anything to offer. Fuck. Where? I have no idea where to go. Where is he? Oh, here's that little girl. What's this? Oh, painkiller and the tablets. Nice. Wow, that's startling. What's wrong with you? Let's see what you have. Shotgun ammo? Holy shit. These kids are crazy. What is this? Railway station, huh? Seems like a bunch of kids started spawning. Oh. A watch. Nice. Rifle ammo. These kids are fucking packing, dude. Holy shit. What's in here?
It is easier to govern
found me here?
others than
Oh
to
well, I'm
prevent
not
being
surprised.
governed.
I suppose you're not too surprised by the fact that everyone knows about you either. The rumor of your arrival spread like fire. Why have you come? Oh, a bit of sightseeing. There was a peculiar incident yesterday by the spleen. Children were playing in the mud as usual, but then suddenly they ran away from the sandbox and the parents noticed that their hands were smothered in blood. However, none of them were wounded. Neither were any of them surprised. What's the solution? When the worried adults came to the place where the children had been playing, they found nothing unusual there, only sticks and stones. What do you make of it? Your children play peculiar games. Nice to meet a person of a skeptical mind. I'm Vladislav Olgimsky, the younger one, of course. And you are, of course, Daniil Dankovsky. Nice to meet you.
Katerina thinks Claire is a messenger from heaven. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Bachelor, I have news for you that should prove to be of interest. You seem to be looking for the killer, right? Yeah, I'm listening. I'll have to briefly explain a few things to you. Have you already been told what the termitary is? No. Huge bunkhouse where the Bull Project workers live, although living is the wrong term for it. They nest. Their nesting is a commune with a rather simple way of life. It could without reservation be called savage. And? Let's get to the point then. A case of pointless, aimless unrest has occurred in that hive mind's nest. The workers there are prone to lashing out from time to time like beasts frightened by a storm. They rage, they howl, they gnaw at one another. An unsightly image of a mass uprising. What does this have to do with Simon's murder? Riots occurred in the termitary several times before. The mob goes crazy for a few days, then they calm down just as unexpectedly. All of them at once. The sudden calm is just as void of reason as the unrest that had set them agog previously. Having a certain experience with the kin, we simply block the entrance to this zoo off until the riot defeats itself. Alright, and? We usually lock them up beforehand. The evidence of an upcoming outbreak of mass lunacy becomes obvious in advance, and the termitary's Father Superior informs us of it. But Father Taichik has recently passed. A curious coincidence, don't you think? Mass anarchy? Anyway, a member of the kin managed to run off into the town while we were busy taking measures. Thing's the killer. I think you and I can help each other, Doctor. You are looking for the killer, and I'm sure it is a runaway butcher. The title of a half-man suits him very nicely. The Canes claim that Simon had not been killed by a human hand, don't they? And our family doesn't need unnecessary unrest in the town. This butcher can babble devil knows what. His mind is most likely clouded with insane ideas. So you'd rather he kept mum about what is happening inside? You're correct. They barely know how to speak, but that only makes it worse. Half men, half beasts. If they start preaching, you feel as though you've encountered a doomsayer. I need this butcher to disappear. Hand him over to the Canes or simply kill him if the beast attacks you. The reward will be hefty. I'll look into it. Where can I find him? He's most likely being harbored in a suspicious house. That's in the crude sprawl. Yes. My father is a man of rather hard-handed disposition, and quick-tempered to boot. If he finds out the crude sprawl is concealing a fugitive, he'll make a mess. Pointless brutality serves no one. I'm looking for peace rather than blood, I'm telling you. So... okay. So deal with it myself, basically. I'll do my best to make sure you're right. Show me the house. Interesting. Okay. Make my way over there.
Interest speaks all
See how it all
sorts of
turns out.
tongues
I used to
and
keep this
plays
place a
all
secret,
kinds of
but all these secrets seem
characters,
so childish
even that
now.
of disinterest.
Did Isidore visit you last night? Tell me the truth, please. Yes, Isidore did pay me a visit, but don't ask what we talked about. I have no right to share that with you. I'm going to ask you one question. Your answer will determine whether you and I become friends or enemies. Well, then I'd rather be your friend. Go ahead. What did you talk about? Tell me the truth, please. Isidore said, note that I'm merely retelling it secondhand. He said there's an epidemic in the steppe camps. An outbreak of Tarbagan sickness. Perhaps the plague, that is. Father had issued an order to lock the termitary up to prevent the infection from getting in. And what are you so afraid of that would conceal this? You did the right thing. There's an underlying sensitive family matter here. To cut a long story short, my father would kill me if he found out about this conversation. The unrest in the termitary, you see. Well, I incited to make father lock it up. He didn't believe Isidore. Oh, okay, I got it. We need to warn Reuben. It's very urgent. He's about to examine Simon as soon as the period of time required by the Canes passes. But where is he? I have no idea. Where is he? I don't know. There was a secret dissecting room in one of the warehouses, but no one knows where exactly. He used to live mostly in the steppe, sometimes sleeping in the termitary or at Laravel's shelter. But he's not there. I know that for sure. He went away to mourn his master. What would you have done if you were him? I'd check every warehouse, of course. Perhaps I'd find something.
Katerina thinks Claire is a messenger from heaven. Yeah, right.
What do you think about Simon's death? It was known that Simon had limited his social activity just before his departure. He only received 2 visitors. I know nothing of the first, but the second was none other than Isidore Barak. The fact that he was killed the same night makes you think, doesn't it? Killer took out a witness? Or an accomplice? Isidore was a complicated man. Ever told you about his position in the kin? He used to be a very well-respected person there, and I can't say everyone liked it. What do you mean? Isidore wasn't a doctor. He was more of an herbalist. He never studied medicine. All his recipes were about plants and roots, so to speak. He was knowledgeable, true. A sorcerer, if you will, but a very different one from Simon. An earthen sorcerer. I've never heard that Simon used to be a sorcerer before. Simon was a theurgist. Isidore was a witch doctor. And you think Isidore the witch doctor has managed to achieve the unachievable? Possible theory, but rather questionable. What do we got here? The investigation of the double murders introduced a few additional considerations. It's highly possible that Simon died to some unfamiliar disease. Stock Reuben, the town medic, should be warned at once. If he touches the body, he may contract whatever disease still remains here. So he said oh, there we go, Reuben's prosectorium. That's probably where he is. And they said, go talk to the person over there. So I'm going to check that out. But Reuben is closer, so we'll go and deal with him. He's on the way, so might as well. Wonder what the deal is with this Reuben guy. Digging in the trash, trying to find some random bits and bobs. As you usually do. Oh, nice, empty bottle. Fill up some more water. Alright, what's going on with this Reuben guy? Look at this guy sashing his arms around. Hell yeah. You know, there's a murder going on. I'm glad some people have their nice spirits, you know? You honestly scared the fuck out of me. Just around the corner I see this woman. Oh, Jesus. We know all about you. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's up? Sullen Halves got an opportunity to catch their breath. This is good. Now everyone will have the time to prepare. Otherwise, we'd have to mourn our boys, and the Halves would be orphaned. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just a catchy name. Notkin says it's because each of them has a familiar. Are these guys playing druids, dude? A cat, a dog, a crow, or a grass snake. Half a soul more than a normal person. Or a normal animal. Is that a game? It's a lifestyle that's larger than life. If you join the Sullen Halves, you have to adopt a pet. As you raise it, you change. Then when it's grown, it gets the other way around. Your half begins to take care of you. So you're always together, bound forever. What if the animal dies? I don't know. No half has ever died before. What kind of a soul and a half are you if your familiar can die? They wouldn't take you in the first place. Animal lifespan isn't really that. I mean, like, dogs will eventually die, but alright, you fucking kid. Let's find this Ruben guy. They say he's chilling over here, so. Hello? Oh, I don't like the look of this guy as he approached that kid. Well, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. It's fine. It's fine. Haha. It's fine. What is this? Okay, so he's not in the place where it said Ruben was. Or it said Ruben's Prosectorium, whatever that is. But it said check the warehouses, so maybe this other guy, what is it? Bad Grief. Know what's going on. Sounds like a fucking JoJo character, not gonna lie. Bad Grief. Orewa. Here? No. Maybe around. Hope you guys are doing well on this Tuesday. Hope you're all having a good time. It's over this one. I was looking at the completely wrong one. Here we go. Jesus, I don't like the look of these people.
A fool's tongue is long enough to cut his own throat.
Welcome, welcome, dear guest. Give the man something to drink, let him grab a bite, sit him down comfortably. Show our big city guest some respect. And don't let him out until I say otherwise. Where am I? Ain't it obvious? The Brotherhood of Thieves, that's where you are. You've got two options now, you do. Dine in hell with us, or run like hell from us. Let me go in peace, I'm a doctor. Since you've just met, Doc, you go in peace, for the first and the last time. But next time, your exit will cost extra. Next time, it'll be you begging me to come.
That changing lass was faster than you.
Well, mate, got
Send
any
her
good
regards.
stuff? What the hell are you talking about, dude? You're a Sawbones, right? Yep, Sawbones. You can go anywhere you like. All them doors are open for you. Wish my thieves could do that. Well, if something nice turns up, waste no time and drag it over here. Good stuff will fetch you a good price, it will. Just as I thought. Show me what you have in store. You watch it, mate. I'm trusting you here. You probably going around drinking coffee with them big potatoes day and night. You ain't gonna rat us lot out now, are you? They stuff I'm selling, good and bad. I'm not an enemy to myself, am I? What do you have? Lockpicks, scalpel, ammo, double-barreled pistol. Ooh. Minimal recoil and weak penetrative power. Sounds like kind of pussy shit, doesn't it? Accurate and good fire rate, but only limited penetrative power. It does seem that the double-barreled pistol is more. Oh, she buy a rifle for $37.50? Oh, I can almost buy it if I sold my revolver. That'd be so cool. That'd be so good. Okay, so this guy sells weapons, basically.
What is to be, will be.
Hey, Grief, who killed Simon? You think I did? I'm not thinking anything, I'm asking a question. Asking, huh? How can a man that's been fooling around with them after-world shenanigans not die? Ain't nothing good about sticking your nose to where us humans and are neither welcome nor wanted. Don't trouble until trouble troubles you, right, Doc? So, you think Simon's been killed by a supernatural creature? No one is to blame for his death. It's all been coming to this, Doc, it was. You tease death and it'll snatch you up. I've seen some shit. I've got experience, mate, so I know what I'm saying. And Simon did tease it, so he saw it coming. Show me he's blaming a man or a ghoul for it, and I'll spit him in the eye. You only say that because your men are the first to come under suspicion. Try to weasel away, people blame fate. Yeah, you only say that because your men are the first one to come under suspicion. Well, one could say that too, Doc. You ain't too short on them smarts, eh? But still, there has to be a higher meaning to his death. The old fart's been here for too long. Lord have mercy on his soul and all that. Too long. Well, I'll take your opinion into account, kind sir.
What is
Anything
to
else?
be, will...
Damn it. I was really hoping he would tell me about Isidore. Or tell me about Reuben. Maybe that those soul and a halves or whatever down here. We'll know what's going on. Because he said they're in the warehouses, and these are kind of like warehouses, you know? Oh wait, warehouse number 4. Oh, factory building number 4. I'll make my way there. It's on the way anyway to the other place, they said. Why am I going? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. God damn it. That's a big fucking railway yard. Every time I look at it, man, it's honestly unsettling. Alright, let's check over here then.
Damn, Haruspex. Didn't understand a thing and missed the trader for a good measure. Oh well.
What the hell are you doing here, Doc? How do you know I'm a doctor? Everyone does. I'm Chieftain Notkin. If you see a big grey cat around here, call him Artist. I will if he calls me Bachelor. Okay, fuck, I guess he doesn't know anything either. That's a shame. Looks like I can't talk to any of these guys. Okay, I guess I'll deal with the whatever you call it. The beast-like troublemaker. There we are, okay. Maybe he's in the warehouse or something? Or like the factory? Kinda doubt it though. Because I think Vlad is in control of the factory. So it'd be like, well, he would probably know where Reuben is, right? I like how this is really elevated. For like train tracks. Honestly, it's pretty overgrown too. I hear bulls? Makes sense, they do chop them up a bit here. Alright. Let's check this out then. Anything over here? Fuck, locked. Oh, razor, nice. Looks like it's not a weapon though, so I guess I just sell that. Don't ask me why a straight razor isn't a weapon. Town Hall, Town Theater. Oh, they said that Ruben might have been to the shelter, which is up north, so I'll have to go to there. Okay, over here is where it is. Down here then? Alright. Locked? Bruh. Am I supposed to get lockpicks then? Fuck. Oh, okay, no, I just go through the front. Genuinely very creepy. Oh, here you are.
He who distrusts himself is better off silent.
Do you know where to find clean water around here? I mean, there is a river. All that water comes from the steppe and it isn't exactly clean. Yesterday I inspected all the springs in the area. There seems to be no more clean water around. That salty taste is everywhere. It's reddish in color and there are disgusting clots in it. Or can I find clean water? The townsfolk store clean water in home-made reservoirs. This modest supply should be enough to help us last a little while, but afterwards we'll have to drink that bloody mixture. Oh, disgusting.
Why is the termitary so loud? What are they celebrating?
What do you want, I wonder? So, you live here, huh? No, I don't. But seriously, what brings you here, Sir Outsider Doctor? Just wanted to inspect the house. No one here is ill. In fact, there is no one here that could be of interest to you in any way. You're looking in the wrong place, Doctor. There are runaway fugitives here, though. Was it Vlad the Younger that dropped you a hint about a killer hiding here? That little spider. He simply respects his father and doesn't want to wash the dirty linen of his family in public. Dirty linen, do explain. Big Vlad has plugged the termitary up for a reason. The butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you'll make out tales of such horrors that I get shivers all over. Thousands of people have lost their minds all at once there. Many have died. Something's brewing inside. Butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully. How did they die? Dunno, can't tell. The butcher will tell me anyway. Are you sure? Have you forgotten that he's crazed? If you think he'll communicate with you, you are mistaken. They aren't great talkers anyway, and they can only howl, growl, and bawl when they're under a spell. I can hold my own. Go then. The butcher's in the hospice. The entrance is at the other side of the house. Don't come back here complaining afterwards, though. Alright, I'll deal with it. I am worried about what I just said. Version the beast-like fugitive. Gimski exhibits a genuinely traditional kind of filial piety. Or is he pursuing some projects of his own? He's determined to get rid of the beast-like troublemaker. Was found out if the killer is hiding at the Doss house at the opposite end of the building. Alright. We'll investigate, boys. Have it a look. Have a little look here. I'm not saving just in case I really fucked up. Who are you? You look big. Holaigi ut golgoi ek gurken sjakil. Oluneki barach. Do kindly tell me, do you even understand me? Oh, Jesus. Fuck. Well, I had a gun, so. Job done, I guess. All it took was one shot. Can't loot his body or anything. Jeez, well, I didn't expect that. I didn't. Fuck me, I'm a murderer. Hello.
It's better not.
Your veins are all swollen. Does being close to me make your blood
Silence is
stir?
golden.
Was there anyone around that would want to see someone killed? No one's seen the Shabnak yet, but everyone knows what he wants already. Do you know that a man-eater's victim feels the encroaching death? They know in advance they're next on the list, and so they walk about restlessly, waiting and waiting and waiting. And then the wait is over. That's how you can tell who's being hunted. Why are you calling her a he? I don't believe the man-eater's a woman. Anything is possible, of course, but I think it's sexless. You seem to be well informed.
To tame his impertinence.
Okay then. I just killed the butcher. Olgimski's son, Vlad the Younger, will surely appreciate this turn of events. Hopefully he'll give me something. I do need to go to... What was it? Yeah, the shelter. Laura Ravel's house. Up in the north, swing back around. That must be the termitary over there. That's a real imposing thing, isn't it? What do you have? Rifle ammo, shotgun shells. Not much my thing. Okay. They didn't have anything I really wanted, so I'm just vibing. Okay, yep, she doesn't have anything to mend. Oh, nice. More stuff I can sell. Pharmacy, maybe? Okay. Off to Laura Ravel's house. I don't know who she is. I seriously don't know what these things are here. What is this? Coffee, twirine, flower, earrings. It's very odd, isn't it? Restore strength during sleep. Huh. Weird. So I guess this is a bar where they drink this twirine. Interesting. We're off to see Lara Ravel. Okay, up to the north. I'm actually getting pretty hungry. As I said, I had class all the way from 5. Or no, sorry, 6. So I just had like a quick bite to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. I'll have like a midnight snack probably and then just pass out because I've got class early tomorrow too. Hey kid, you selling anything good? Let's barter. Ooh, he's got alpha tablets. For pretty cheap too, fuck me. Painkiller. I could buy all of these for this pocket watch. Fuck it. What? Oh, the price is 2? Fuck it. I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. For realsies this time. It's like the confirm button. What? Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay. Got some drugs, so when the rumor of this plague hits, I'll at least have something to do. Fuck. I went to the wrong place. Wasn't at Laura's house. Hey girl, what are you selling? Ammo. Not what I need right now. How's our food doing? Getting decent. Getting more exhausted than anything. There you go. Here's the shelter up ahead. Hey, little girl. Hey, kid. What you got? More alpha tablets, huh? Could buy more. So let me read what this is again, actually. Only useful in very large doses that cause serious health damage. So, immunity boosters. I'm okay. I don't need it right now. Alright, let's go say hi to this Lara Ravel, ask if she knows where Ruben is. Oh, this is him, I think. Oh, no, this is a woman. Fuck. No? Okay. Hello? Can I talk to any of you? Oh, you look important.
My heartbeat is uneven. I am sick at heart.
You're the person that came to Maria Kaina in a dream. I recognized you straight away. My name is Lara Ravel, and this is the shelter. You're always welcome here. Name's Daniil Dankovsky. Let's be friends now. I prefer being friends with everyone. Always have guessed, but your face looks sad. Well, yes, I'm the mistress of this house after all. That doesn't mean I'm a mistress, mind you, not with a capital M. I won't ever become one. But I can also serve people to the best of my ability. Who are the capital M mistresses, then? Mistresses of the town. We call them the Dream Mistresses. Kaina, Olgimskaya, and Saburova. Now after Victoria's and Nina's departure, it's their daughters who are trying to see the future. They're far less impressive than their mothers for now, of course. Marie is probably the best. It's good to see the children it's good to see children coming. It's good to see children continuing the life works of their parents. Why are you frowning? Just in a melancholic mood. You're way too used to playing the game of tragic predictions. I'm trying to arrange everything back into order. Oh, hey, you're doing a pretty good job. I'm happy to help.
Yes.
I know you're a doctor. Wonderful at that. One at that. A celebrity medic. Everyone in our small town knew that a famous doctor was coming here. I'm very glad you really have, because I want you to do a certain good thing. Can I ask a favor of you? Oh, sure, why not? A few years ago, the child death rate went through the roof here. 6 people died in a week. 10 or so came down with serious illnesses. It made us worried, but unfortunately, we couldn't find the cause straight away back then. In the end, it turned out that children were dying because of a game. What kind of game kills children? They're playing... what did they call it? Well, some kind of medical game. They're stealing medicine from the adults and making some diabolic mixture out of it. Then they healed each other with it. Back then, the game faded into obscurity, but now I've heard they were contemplating doing it again. Someone has already been poisoned. I'm not a poison specialist, but I can check. No, it's much simpler. There's a house somewhere in the town, either abandoned or just unoccupied. That's where they play hospital. That's where they store their horrible mixtures. Please use your standing and celebrity name to put an end to this game. Capella, Olgimski's daughter, believes that the house will be unlocked today. I'll try. Where is it? Capella mentioned it's next to one of the ruins. My friend couldn't hear them properly, but you see those stone stairways to heaven? I think you might be able to see the house you're looking for from Eva Jan's window. But most importantly, it should be unlocked. Okay, good to know. Across from Eva Jan's window. People around here ever leave their doors unlocked? In exceptional cases or emergencies, yes we do. But generally houses are supposed to be locked up because they're occupied by several families. People aren't that scared of losing their own belongings, but they care about their neighbors. Now that everyone's so afraid of the man-eater, of course everyone's locked. Everything's locked. Oh, okay, it won't be too hard to find them.
No.
I have a very bad
Like
feeling.
this can't give birth to
The
a
same
killer.
feeling plagued me just before my father died. I have a bad feeling too. Okay, well, she isn't helping me either. Where the fuck is Ruben? Okay. Is more than eager to get rid of some beast like troublemaker. I wonder what the creature whose murder would not be considered a crime looks like. Okay, that's where Eastwood Rock lives. The Rod. There's the shelter. So it's across from Eva Jan's window. So it's like over here. Okay, I'll make my way over there and then I'll trade in my quest with the, what do you call it? With the Vlad the Younger. I wonder what he's gonna give me. I hope it's a gun. Then again, I already have a gun, so I guess maybe some pistol ammo would be nice. These kids, I swear to God, they look fucking demented. Hey kid, what's up? See, I feel so uncomfortable. Oh fuck. Uncomfortable when I'm talking to these kids because I have to be like, hey, what's in your pocket, pumpkin? You know? Oh, Jesus Christ. Presents, Uncle Bachelor, do it? Oh God. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's trade presents, haha. What is this? Painkillers and tablets. Fuck me, that's pretty good though. But I already bought some from the other guy, so I'm good. Yeah, let's turn in that quest though. Oh, nice, free stuff. I'll never not accept free things. Where am I? There, so other way. There. Bee hopping. Gonna get in professional league for Pathologic bee hops. Have you guys ever done bee hopping? I know it was like you could do pretty well with Valve stuff, and I know like a lot of my friends know how to b-hop, but I just never put in the time, you know. I was just like, well, I don't really play too many like Valve games, so I never really cared enough to b-hop. But then they're like really chill b-hop maps. You remember like old Leafy is here, back when he just did like what was it, surfing? CS:GO. Oh yeah, like Counter-Strike surfing or something. Man, those are the days, huh? What we got? Okay. So I need to go and talk to Eva Yan anyway, because she said to just chat with her, so might as well do. Hopefully she gives me some free stuff. Hey, what's up with you? Alright. Nothing much. Cool, cool, cool. So let's see what you got. Yo, yo, yo.
We sometimes differ more widely from
Yeah, what are the ruins outside your
ourselves
window? Is it
than
the
we
stairway to heaven? It's on the other side of the guzzle. This ruin is the one that's closer to the theater. It looks better from the second floor. What are these ruins? They look ancient, but the construction is recent. Oh, it's an old dream of the Stamont. Okay, so other side of the guzzle. Where the fuck is the guzzle? The ruin is the one that's closer to the theater. Okay, so I gotta go to the theater. Okay, it's a dream of the Stamatans. They want to overcome gravity. Still haven't gone back home to oh, so other capital people. Nice. Who are they? I think I've heard the name. Could you please tell me? It's not too long of a story. It'll take as long as you want it to, although one can talk about them for hours. Where should I start? They're brilliant architects. They've built something famous in the capital. A 3-storied garden of Frozen Springs is ring a bell? Oh, the Cold Hall? Yeah, Cold Hall. I haven't seen it, but they say it's unbelievable. And it was they that have built the polyhedron. Oh, holy shit. For those of you that don't know, the polyhedron is just this huge, fucked up flying bit right outside. Right outside here. It's kind of foggy, so I don't think I could see it from this house, but nothing special, but good to know. Alright, well, they say the one by the theater is the more correct one. I honestly, okay, I might kill these people. Oh no, they left. Okay, cool, they left. I mean, I was thinking to kill people. What? That's fucked up. I would never do that, man. In a video game. Kill people in a video game. Had to mention. Okay. So she didn't give me anything, which sucks. Curious what this is actually. I've seen a couple of these just erected around town. Nothing. Okay. Okay, to the theater. The theatry. Probably in about 10 minutes I'll close out the stream. Getting a bit tired and hungry, really. But then, yeah, and I've got classes early tomorrow, so I should go over do that. It's a bit late over here. I walked all around this Eva Jan's house, and I don't see anything matching the description of what they were saying. Of like the floating shit. Is there? Oh, okay. Didn't know there was a console. Video. Yeah, nothing I can do to increase the render distance. This isn't Minecraft after all. Oh my god, okay. Gotta find the unlocked house by the theater. Oh? Didn't expect I'd be able to open this place. Oh, some money, nice. Oh. 1300. Jeez, this day's been blown by. Some money, okay. Milk, oh nice. Let's check upstairs, see if there's anything there. Twyrine. Cool. And some nuts. Should get 2 nuts, yeah. 1 coin. Okay. Well, nothing in here, but good to know that there was an abandoned house I just looted. Can I loot all these houses? That'd be pretty rad. No. Ooh, a gold ring. That's pretty good. And we got a lot of bottles. Oh, fuck me. I can see the stash from my window in the still water in a house by the staircase ruin. Oh, I think that's a staircase ruin. And it's near the theater too, so this might be it. Oh. Please let... Oh my god, let me in, please. Oh my god, dude. Let me in. Fuck. Oh my god, I have to walk all the way around. I think I finally realized the thing that's up at the top left that like appears every now and then. I think I'm just picking up coins across the street. Which is tight. What up, kids? How do you do? Hey there, little girl. What you got? Painkiller? No. Don't need it yet. Where am I? There. Okay, there's the staircase we're in. So it should be like right next to it. So it should be like right here. Fuck. It's one of these. This one. Right here, I feel. Fuck. This one. Fuck, dude. Where is it? What do you have? Nothing? Useless. Oh? Oh, yes, I got a knife. Oh, that's so tight. Wait, no, I didn't mean to drop that. Give me the knife. That's so good that I got a knife, dude. I'll pull out the knife just in case. Mind you, we're not gonna actually use the knife. Unless we have to. Unless we have to. But I'm just saying, you know, if there was someone that kind of got in the way, I know where I'd be sinking my knife. Be right down their fucking throat. Hello there, kid. Oh man, I told them to escape straight away without tossing a coin. Explain yourself. How are we supposed to find the Schmouters now? Do we seriously need to detain every little kid in the street? What do we barter with them for? We can't take the Schmouters by force. Bullying is against the rules. Khan would totally bite our heads off for that. Schmouters? As in powders? What are you talking about? Oh, powders! Powders Schmouters! Schmouters are sanative mixtures. They're invented during the first outbreak. The original ones were made by Catchfly, but they were no good. Disease would pass, but the person would pass away along with it. But then Beaker's brothers would made some nice ones. Crowfoots weren't too shabby, and neither were Flankies. What is the first outbreak? 5 years ago, something really creepy happened in the crude sprawl. People fell sick one after the other, and rapidly too. The whole district got infected in 24 hours, house after house. People would burst into sickness like matches burst into flames. And then, like matches, they would burn from the inside. I was a little kid back then, only 6 years old, but I frequented the tower already. And then what? And then nothing. There were little to no casualties among the children. We were in the tower when it all began. But some kids just had to get out and make themselves busy with the whole outbreak business. Invent Schmouters, for example. And it worked. It all went on for several days, and they sort of withered all by itself. But the Schmouters stayed. And where are they? Every single Schmouter that we know of had been stashed away in a safe place here, so that no one would poison themselves, but here we are. No Schmouters. Maybe it's for the best. Relax, it's only a mask. Nothing to gawp at, really. We put them on for the intimidation factor. I'm not gawping, and I'm completely relaxed, too. May I inquire as to how you found this place, sir? By accident, why do you look so funny? We children are funny creatures, half human, half something else. Our inner world is off limits to the adults. You can't see our real faces just as you can't touch our dreams, which is why we need these scary heads. See how it all works? I see that you're here and have no idea why that is. Or is this your... yeah. We're playing here. Rehearsing, actually. Also looking for something. We need it for the game. Nothing special, just some junk. Try again, and try to be honest this time. Yeah, well, it can't be fixed now anyway. Alright, I'll tell you. Who knows, perhaps you'll even be of help. The kids are in danger. We've come here to get schmouters, but someone has already looted the cash. Maybe it was Capella's doing? She's probably distributed them among her minions, the pagan. Capella, tell me about her. Well, Capella is Capella. Even though she's our foe, we still respect her. She's luring kids out of the tower, trying to organize a sect of some kind. And they worship her. Like for real. Well, that's understandable. She's the kind of girl you could even fall in love with. Too bad she's not on our side. Of the river, that is. Pride is the downfall of everyone. So what you're saying is she's distributed the schmouters among the kids, then? The little ones are playing Epidemic again. They want to get their hands on these damn schmouters so very much. So now we need to catch the kitties. And I mean all the kitties in the town, one by one, and pry the schmouters from their hands. See, the common opinion is that schmouters can cure all kinds of ailments and stuff. But in truth, they're deadly. Why are they produced? An adult will be severely poisoned. They'll be bedridden for a week or so, and that's it. But it spells doom for little kids. How are children supposed to cure themselves? Children? All children should come to our polyhedron. They'll be safe there. I mean the odd structure? The specular tower on the other side of the river. There's no death, no grief, no boredom, and no disease there. That is proven for certain. Only dumbheads leave it voluntarily, if you ask me. You have to be an absolutely thick and heartless creature lacking any semblance of imagination to refuse something of the sort. Yeah, alright. I was just curious if they allowed, if they installed the killable children's mod in this game. And they did. Alright, but with that, I'll probably get some food to eat and probably call the stream here for tonight. So, hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for enjoying, and enjoying this game that I really like a lot, Pathologic. Well, at least I played Pathologic too. But I really like the story of Pathologic a lot, and it's really fun for me. I guess it may not be the sort of entertaining, mindless boredom that is there for most streams, and maybe ultimately I'll probably record some videos on this but not actually stream it. I don't know if it's... I don't think it's really that engaging, per se. But, I'm glad you guys popped in anyway. So, I'm glad you guys are here. And thank you all so much for watching. Again, I mean, if you want to see me shitpost and stuff, Twitter @LiquidExodus. I've got YouTube link down below, all of my links and all that stuff. So, thanks so much for coming in. Have a nice night. Be safe. Good luck, and do your best. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye, everyone.